There you go. It's
All
been a minute
right.
since all of them been up at the same time.
Hmm.
I said it's been a minute since all of them been up at the same time.
Hmm.
Oh.
What you mean no sound? Could be because I wasn't saying that. Can y'all hear me saying anything now? Facebook.
So you got sound on Facebook.
Huh?
You got sound on Facebook.
I got sound on Facebook. Hmm. Yeah, I guess if I wasn't saying that, it wouldn't be no sound, would it? Ah. Goddamn it, here's somebody on Instagram. You can't hear nothing on Facebook. Well, goddamn it, you on Instagram. Damn. Woo. Your cousins.
You're a rocket scientist. I mean, none of my cousins. I know all my cousins.
All right, well, let's do the damn thing. Sharita Miller, I heard you had an exciting birthday party. Did y'all have any men up there at the cabin? Or was it all girls play?
Where you see Sharita on Facebook?
Yeah.
I didn't see it. They still saying no sound.
Huh?
I said they still saying no sound.
All right.
Your mic on?
Yeah, they should.
And 5, 4, 3, 2.
And just when you thought it was safe, it is absolutely, positively not. And good Monday evening to you. Welcome again to Steel, the most controversial television talk show anywhere on the planet. Hoping that your weekend was simply marvelous, no matter what it was that you did. I'm just glad to be here. Still in the land of the dying, on our way to the land of the living. See, get that clip for me, the one where it rains in the church. Gotta have it since it's raining on the outside and I left the building. And hell, I'm just letting it rain. The big barrel that I got there is overflowing. And I'm having county inspectors out to the building this week to see all of what is going on wrong in that particular building. We are hopefully closing out that particular building. We got to start packing up some more of the stuff. And sure, with some of y'all come over and help Dale pack up some of the stuff we got to pack up because I'm not good at manual labor. I'm good at administrating labor. So, but we're on our way out. It's a tragedy that I've had to deal with Pastor Jones this way, who's now blocked me on Facebook. He's blocked Dale on Facebook. And oh, by the way, County Commissioner Eddie Jones wants me to let you know that it is not him, okay? That there are two separate individuals. His campaign is going on, and some people have stated that they were one and the same. No. They are two separate Jones entities. Yeah, sure, it's loud over there. Two separate entities, Leon Jones and Eddie Jones, are not the same people. Do not get them confused. You got that tape ready? This is the house that Leon built. Run it for me. Yeah, that's the way it was looking when I left there. I put a barrel there, but it's been raining all day. Look how bad a shape that building is in. And he wants to act ugly with me. I've been telling them all year. It's been leaking in that building like that for the last year. No one should rent that building in the condition that is in. The wood is all molded. It's soaking wet. The ceiling, as you can see there in the sanctuary, is about to fall in. And it's from all of that massive rain and water that has built up in the ceiling. There's mold all throughout the building, all in the sanctuary, everywhere. It's so much water leakage. You've even got mold in the brick. So I'm having the county come out and inspect it so that he can be cited for everything that is going on, and that before he can put anybody else in that building after I leave. I have not left the building as of yet, but before he can put anybody else in that building, that all of that is going to have to be corrected. It did not have to come to this, but when you slapped me, I slapped back. Now, let's get into the show for the day. Well, before I get into what I want to talk about, let me state something about the Thaddeus Matthews Show. The Thaddeus Matthews Show is a business. And when you all call me to get me involved in your personal stuff, so y'all like throwing rocks and hiding your hand. You want to talk about folk, but you don't want to be the one to talk about folk. You want me to talk about the folk for you. I've had 3 incidents today. 3 incidents. The last one deals with a local pastor here, Pastor Keith Robinson, pastor of the Union Valley Missionary Baptist Church, where Pastor H.O. Nealon Jr. pastored for many years. He's in retirement now. And I get a call from a lady today that wants to tell me what's going on. It seems as though, what I'm told, is Pastor Keith Robinson and his wife, Melody Hubbard Robinson, they attacked the lady at Mount Moriah Baptist Church on Saturday as they were doing a tribute to some pastors. And I'm told that Pastor Keith Robinson picked the lady up and thought he was Jackie Fargo, and picked the lady up and body slammed the lady on the floor of the Mount Moriah Baptist Church. And that the lady, I wrote her name, I think it's Linda Hollins, went and got a warrant. Went and got a warrant for the arrest of Pastor Keith Robinson and his wife, who live over on Birch Street. Well, I looked it up. There is presently a warrant for Pastor Keith Robinson. There's also a warrant for his wife, Melody Hubbard Robinson, for domestic violence and assault to do bodily harm. But my issue is not even so much as that. My issue is you called me and you want me to talk about it. But you don't want the good church people to know that you the one made the call. I hate cowards. I hate folk that want to throw the rock and hide their hand. So I told the lady, I said, give me the number to Miss Hollins. So I can talk to her. She tired and so. I said, so y'all are wasting my damn time calling me. You don't want nobody to know who you are. No, I don't want nobody to know who I is either. You know how church folk be? Ooh, worst folk in the world. Church folk. You sent me that tape.
I did.
Okay. They just called me.
All right, go ahead. Hello? Ma'am, look, I'm with you that something quick, just call you ma'am. Ma'am? What's your name? Hello? No, you didn't. You just started talking earlier. Oh, okay. I thought I told you my name. What is your name? Why? I mean, see, y'all will run your damn mouths, and you want everybody else to be involved in your business, but you don't want, y'all cowards and don't want to put your own selves out there. Hello? Yes, sir. I mean, you called me because you want me to talk about it. Right? Not me. They wanted me to contact you.
Oh, wait a minute. I cut it off myself. Wait a minute. Hit it again, Pastor.
Hello? So, we were talking earlier. Oh, okay. I thought I told you my name. What is your name?
Wait a minute. So I go back to
Cowards and don't want to put your own selves out there. Hello? Yes, sir. I mean, you called me because you want me to talk about it. Right? Not me. They wanted me to contact you. Who is they? The family. The family. And they don't want to be involved in it. They want big listening out there. And I'm just a person. Okay. Whose family wants you to call me? Whose family wants you to call me? Hello? The Nealon family. The Nealon family, that's it. Okay. Okay. So the Nealon family wanted you to call me, but why didn't anybody in the Nealon family call me themselves? Because they probably don't want their name out there. They don't want to put their name out there. Well, you sound like you're a coward too. Well, slammed the lady on the ground. Right?
Yeah, but she handled it. That was before I knew she went to get the warrant for the warrant to act.
No. That's a lie. Because that ain't what you told me. You told me she went and got the warrant. When I told
No, I'm saying, it was in the process when I was talking with you. Yes, she did.
her name was Linda Wood Hollins.
It is.
Okay. Now, you're saying that this pastor body slammed her in Mount Moriah.
Mount Moriah on Wellington.
And
Yesterday was given honor.
on yesterday?
Let's just say Saturday when they had this program honoring pastors in the city.
Okay. But why did this pastor throw her on the ground?
I don't know. That I don't know.
That ain't what you said.
No, I don't know. All I know that he threw on the ground. I don't know all the details of why. I don't know all that.
No, that ain't what you told me. No, that ain't what you told me. See, don't change your story on me. That ain't what you told me. You don't remember the last story you told me?
I said it could be a possibility. It might have been a part of it, but it's not. I don't know the whole truth of why.
All right. So if you didn't know the whole truth, darling, why would you call me?
Well, all I know is that happened. And everybody hears about it on the news, so it's not going to be a secret. It's going to be out there.
Then why were you scared to put your name out there? But you want to call?
Because I can't do that.
Huh?
I can't do that.
How come? How'd you get my number to call me?
I look on the website to look up your telephone number, your business, you look up businesses, and it has to pop up. The first number was disconnected, so I tried another number that was on the website. And I kept trying
So
to
you went through all that trouble to call me for what?
yeah.
You went through all that trouble to call me for what? Ma'am?
Well, it's done now, so there's nothing I can do about it.
But you didn't want people to know that you had called and told the story, right?
That's correct.
Well, they're gonna know, ma'am.
No, they're not.
How come they ain't gonna know? Huh? Hello? Hello?
I have this to say.
Well, I'm taking this call and I'm gonna play this on the radio, on the TV tonight.
Are you going to do that?
Oh, yes I am, because I can tell y'all trying to use me.
No, but I just complimented you on your
Ma'am, I don't need your compliments.
well,
I don't need your compliments. You know, I can tell you all calling me, y'all want me to do your dirty work, but y'all scared to stand up for yourselves. You absolutely act for his wife.
Yeah, messy church. Messy church people. Messy church people. If you want a mess started, get one of them old saints. Don't get down one of them young ones. Or ain't nothing as messy as an old saint. Now, she don't want nobody to know she the one that's stirring up the doo-doo at the church. Just messy. Just messy.
routed to an automatic voice message system.
Same one.
90184603889 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Woman of God, I was just calling you back to see if you had any more mess that you wanted to put out there amongst the saints on tonight. Use a messy old lady. Praise the Lord. Just start mess over there in the Union Valley Baptist Church. You wouldn't give me your name, but your number is 846-0389. Somebody else in the church gonna know who you is, darling. Just a messy old busybody, ain't you? You probably went down there and took the lady to get the warrant on the pastor. 846-0389. You ought to call me back. Praise the Lord. Amen. I'm going to break y'all up from thinking that you're going to get me to throw the rock while you hide your head. It don't work like that. Then the lady, Miss Linda Hollins, I hear she's 68 years old. I bet she is so if the man picked her up and threw her on the ground. But what y'all mad at the Union Valley Missionary Baptist Church? Okay, what y'all so mad at that y'all got to fight at somebody else's church? Y'all ain't fight at the Union Valley. Y'all went down there to Dr. J.L. Payne's church. And they're having a tribute for some of the pastors, and y'all get to fighting at somebody else's church. Y'all could have took your fight down there on McLemore to the Union Valley Missionary Baptist Church. My God from Zion. Church folk. Oh, if you want some mess, find yourself one of them old veteran saints. One of them that's always got their hands up in the air. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. I wouldn't hurt nobody because I'm a saint of God. But you'll run your mouth. Don't call me with your mess if you ain't going to deal with your mess yourself. Amen? Had no lady call me early this morning. I'm on the radio texting me. I don't just have to break y'all up from just being so messy. And then you want to throw the rock and hide your hand. I'm on the radio this morning. What's this lady's name here? Melody Thompson Davis. Ooh, Jesus. Wrote me a whole, what y'all call that in the college? Dissertation? Yeah. Wrote me a whole damn dissertation, damn essay on Bill Atkins and Bill Atkins' school and how bad it was and all that, and want me to get involved in it. Wants me to get involved in it. Ooh, wrote me a whole damn essay. I went through 3 blues songs, long blues songs, trying to read all of this. You want me to get out here and tell the story. So I said, darling, this is your story. Get on out here and tell your story. I'll tell it. Then she texts me back and tells me her husband told her not to tell it, not to be on the TV. So I told her, you come on TV, tell it yourself.
Hello?
Miss Melody,
Yes.
this is Thaddeus Matthews.
How you doing?
Fine, we live on there. Tell me your story that you took all that time and texted me about this morning.
Well, I was speaking with my coworkers earlier, and they advised me that maybe I should talk to you. My grandkids were members, they attended GTW.
Well, but let me ask you something before you get into the whole story.
Okay.
I invited you on the show, right?
Yes.
And your husband told you what?
He just didn't want me to be on television.
But why? You on TV now?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And I do have a picture of you from your Facebook page.
Yes.
Why your husband don't want you on the TV? But he don't mind you telling the story.
Well, I really just don't have an answer for that. I mean, I just wanted to try to talk to you. And
What?
I just thought maybe you could help me with my situation. I didn't know what to do or who to talk to. And I was
But
just trying to
y'all want me to help
my
it,
situation.
but your husband don't want you to help yourself?
Well, I mean, I've been dealing with the board and filing complaints, so that's the way that I've been doing it so far.
Yeah, but you called me for what purpose? You contacted me for what purpose?
Like I said, I was speaking with my coworkers earlier, and
Where you work at? Where you and your coworkers work at?
I work at an advertising company.
What y'all do at the advertising company?
We process claims for advertisement.
I need some of y'all working for me. Hell,
Yes, sir.
what advertising company you work for?
It's called ACB.
ACD. All right. Go ahead, Miss Melody. But here's my situation. I love to tell your story. I ain't no fan of Bill Atkins and the school, but you're gonna have to come on the air yourself and tell your own story. I shouldn't have to tell your story, right?
Yes, sir.
And if your husband all that interested, he interested in the truth, right?
Yes, I mean, but it's me really doing this. I mean,
Is what?
it's really, I said it was more me and the children's parents that was doing this.
Well,
He really
so
had it.
you the grandparent.
Yes, sir.
So how come the parents ain't is it a mama and daddy?
Yes, sir.
Then how come the mama and the daddy ain't telling the story?
I mean, they're trying. I mean, I just kind of took the reins.
You kind of you took over, in other words.
To a certain extent.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah. That sounds like you just took over, and now y'all don't want to get out here and tell it the way. See, here's what's going to have to happen. You got an interesting story, and what you say may be true, but you're going to have to come on TV and deal with it yourself, or the parents going to have to deal with it. If y'all think, if y'all think y'all been mistreated so badly by Pastor Bill Atkins over there at his school, then you should be bold enough to come and sit in front of this TV camera, let the world see you, and tell the truth. You ain't gonna tell no lies, is you?
No, sir.
So if you ain't gonna tell no lies, then you ought to be able to tell the truth, because it'll set you free.
You're correct, and I'm going to the actual board meeting tomorrow at the board. The lady told me to come down there as well and speak tomorrow evening at the board.
Is Bill Atkins School a charter school?
It's supposed to be.
Okay. You done took your children out of that, your grandchildren out of that, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, if y'all get ready to tell the story, because I ain't gonna tell y'all story, I swear for God, I got enough stories I can tell myself.
I understand.
So just contact me again, and because you wrote me a whole essay, and it's
I did.
you did. I swear you did. I was on the radio.
I'm just so I'm just so upset about it.
Wait, no, you ain't you ain't upset. If you was upset, you be here on this TV telling your story. Okay. So you ain't really upset. When you get upset enough, give me a call. Now I'll let you come on the TV and I'll let you talk about it, okay?
Okay, thank you so
All
much.
right. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. My third call, can't call him. He on death row. I swear for God he is. He on death row. I got another call I got to make on some business on there that makes some money. Y'all ever heard of Tony Von Carruthers? River Bend Maximum Security Institution, 7475 Cockrell Bend Boulevard, Nashville, Tennessee. That's where the maximum security prison for the state of Tennessee is. Tony Carruthers has been on death row since the 90s. And Tony called me from death row. So how the hell y'all do this? But he called me from death row, sent me a whole packet of information. I talked with him several weeks ago. They want me to get involved in something. And I told them how much my involvement costs. This is a business. This is not a charitable institution. He wants to tell me how the state of Tennessee, the District Attorney General's office is paying witnesses off and sent me a tape, sent me a packet. When I got the packet from the state of Tennessee, I pulled all this information out. Then I did it like my grandma and them used to do them Christmas cards at Christmas time. I shook it. I looked on the inside, and what I required wasn't in here. Then I called the people that he said was gonna bring me my money. I don't do this for free. I ain't getting involved in that type of stuff for free. And I ain't got no money, so I forgot about it. They even had a white man that called me at first, a private investigator that was working with him. I don't think I brought it. Yes, I did. The white man with the all-pro investigation located in 1910 Madison had already called me. Y'all sent me all this stuff. Then I get another call today from my good friend Bigfoot. And I get a call from Bigfoot. Y'all have contacted Bigfoot about Tony done told y'all to have the Bigfoot and I were friends to contact me. I can't deal with this without my Montees. Okay? This is an independent broadcast. Yeah, that's who Tony Carruthers is. I'm gonna tell you about the case. Many of you will remember It was 1993, 1994, when this incident, when 3 people were killed and they were buried in Rose Hill Cemetery under a grave. And what was so tragic about it, when homicide pulled those bodies out of the grave in Rose Hill Cemetery, I was present when they pulled those bodies out of the ground. I'm gonna talk about that and what happened, but I ain't gonna get into what Tony wants me to get into on death row until I get my money. Now, to all y'all that's calling all these folk that know me, I ain't got no problem. And some of what Tony said, it could be very possibly true. He names the individual who he said that the District Attorney General's office was using to set folk up. And that, you know, Tony never did confess to it, but they found him guilty anyway. The other guy, the Montgomery guy, he out of jail. Okay. And the other guy, he died in jail mysteriously. But I ain't getting involved in this until y'all bring me my monies. So y'all ain't gotta call Bigfoot, Littlefoot, or Narrowfoot. Bring me the monies that I told you it would cost for me to get involved and started talking about this. I ain't got no lie to tell. Yes. I don't get involved in folks' personal stuff for free. This ain't a community issue. He already been on death row since '96. So if y'all want me to deal with what you all, this is to all y'all that's tied to Tony Carruthers. Bring me my montees or leave it alone. Don't make me no difference one way or the other. Okay? I'm not gonna refer him to the Innocent Project or any other project. Okay? And y'all all in my business don't know what the Kool-Aid is. You ain't putting no sugar in the Kool-Aid or nothing. Okay? So, it's been one of them long ass days today. All right, let me go. I got a call. Well, let me go and get him out the way. Any of you men suffering from your penis not getting hard? Let me go and call Steve now. Then I'm gonna take my commercial break and catch up. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, it's time when you call him. He's gonna tell you about a new product. Wait a minute. Hello? Steve?
Yes.
You're on the air.
Wait, what am I looking at? How you doing? I'm looking at your video, but that's not saying what. How you doing?
Fine. You're live on the air.
Oh, how you doing, guys?
Fine. Cut your
I wanted to
TV.
announce,
Cut your TV all the way
I'm
down.
looking at you on YouTube. Okay. I was looking at you on YouTube, and it's such. Okay, anyway. Two things. I wanted to announce the name change of the director, and also announce I'll be in Memphis on Saturday at the Hilton on Ridge Lake Boulevard, I believe. The new name of the director is Bedroom Therapy.
Bedroom therapy.
Bedroom Therapy, made for him, thinking of her.
Made for him, thinking of her.
And when the guys go to the website, you might want to be ready. I've had people use my website during the process of lovemaking. It's just that strong. I've got the, when I come in and for the launching, I'm running the $5 sale just this weekend and Saturday. So you can order on the website, and the website has a $5 link to it. Just type in www.bedroom-therapies.com.
So it's the same product as the Erector.
No change whatsoever to the formula. We own the formula to that product. The only reason I changed the name is for marketing purposes, basically. The Erector limited me in marketing because of the name, and then there was sex on the package. So I realized that I'm missing out on a lot of opportunities with that name. It wasn't family friendly. Of course, bedroom therapy is family friendly. I can market that in any sector, and also it allowed me to maximize the product, because I was getting, there was a lot of people out here who were not being able to take advantage of the product, and now they can. And bedroom therapy is really more descriptive of the product. It's providing therapy in your bedroom. And the product gives me, for him, thinking of her. I've got a lot of women who love the slogan because it does help the situation. I get women all the time asking me what I have a women. Now they know. So there's no change in the product whatsoever. None whatsoever. Same product, same results, same everything. The only change is the name. And bedroom therapy is the only product name out there. You won't find anything even close.
So for those that don't know, is it guaranteed to get your thing hard?
Same product that get you just as hard as it did before, probably more.
Oh,
Matter of fact,
you
you
pull
might
it.
want to play the website while you're getting busy. And once you log on, everybody log onto the website, and you'll see you might just want to play that website when you're getting busy. It might even assist
What the hell?
while you're getting busy.
What the hell you got on the website? You got some
Can you
porn?
pull it up? Yeah, no, it's no porn involved. No porn.
What is it?
But when the people pull it up, everybody's listening to this, go to the site and you'll see what I say. You'll hear what I'm talking about. I've had women and men say they play my website while they're getting busy.
What's the site, Steve?
It's www.bedroom-therapy.com.
Bedroom /
Therapy.com. Go to, I want to call it therapy.com. See if you can pull it up while you pull it up right there and play.
I can't pull it up while I'm talking to you.
You can pull it up?
While I'm
Okay.
talking to you.
Well, okay, once we get up, pull it up and play it on the air.
Okay. Pull it up.
That means you charging people for using it.
No.
Yeah, I'll be in town Saturday. I'll be at the Hilton on Ridge Park, Ridge Lake, whatever, in Memphis from until.
Okay.
And you better get there early because I always tell them when I come in.
All right.
Once I'm sold out, I'm sold out.
And you put my product in the mail in the morning.
Yep, I'll get them up, yeah. You'll have yours by Wednesday, Thursday, yeah.
All right.
Now, you're going to, the people need to start, I know previously we had talked about having a location at the mall there. That's not going to happen, so your customer's going to have to come to you. So right now, you're really going to have to set up a location like you did before.
Well, I'm moving out of the old church building down to Whitehaven myself. So
Okay.
we'll talk about that.
Okay, yeah, I'll be in early on Friday to be able to answer any questions. But if anyone is concerned, there is no change whatsoever in the formula. Same formula I've been selling 15 years. We own that formula. No one can sell that formula unless we provide access to it. So it's just a name change. And once people log onto the site, they're going to love the fact of what I've done. It's taken about a month and a half for that site to be built. So it's a very, very high quality site. And people realize, if you look at the difference, you'll see why.
I'm looking at the site now. What is girl?
You cannot have that woman. You can't have her. No, she's not available.
Is that your woman or something?
Moving forward.
Okay. So, is she pretty?
What's going on?
All I see is her smiling.
Okay, the button at the bottom is you should have music playing. You don't hear the music playing?
Find the music, Dale.
You don't hear it?
Wait a minute, we're gonna get it out. She get on music.
Okay, yeah, that might be the button at the bottom you have to flip on. But it should play all right. You know what? You pull it up, go to the order, like you're gonna place an order, and it'll pop up. Click on one of the items like you're gonna place an order. See what happens.
Is it saying anything?
It's gotta be playing.
Act like it's Pornhub, Dale.
Oh, you hear it?
Dale, you can't find it.
It's not playing. It's gotta be playing.
I'll find it during the commercial break.
Okay, yeah, but it's gotta be playing. If you click on it, if you're on the home page, it doesn't play. Click on one of the product items. Yeah, it should play.
Well, so all you men who your thing ain't getting hard, and you know, maybe taking some medications, some high blood pressure medicines, it will work for you. It'll make your thing real hard. Somebody said no sound on this website for me either. Somebody looking at the website and said they can't get no sound either. I'm gonna listen.
They need to click on one of the items. It should be playing. Or if they have it, if they don't have the volume up, they have to turn the volume up.
Turn your volume
That's,
up.
click on one product. It's like you're gonna place an order. It might come on there.
And I'll be having some down at the new location, ladies. And look, ladies, let me tell you, if your man's thing ain't getting hard, don't throw him away. Come get a product that'll make his thing hard. He may be on medication. You want him to live, don't you? I don't care what he live or not, just satisfy me. No, baby, let the man live too. You can take this product, it is not a pharmaceutical. You can take the product, just put it in some water, and just stir it up and drink
The
it.
capsule that is, did we mention before about taking the capsule out
Yeah, it also comes in, it's also, send me a few of them capsules too,
Okay, I'll send
okay.
some of those also.
Send me some capsules, cause you want it on radio and, you want it on TV and the radio, right?
Yeah, right. Some people don't drink coffee. Yeah. So make sure it's
Okay.
aware it's
Yeah.
available in the capsule. And coffee.
This will do good on the blues show, cause
Yeah.
it's always a blues song for getting your thing working.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'll be down Friday. It'll have to be on the show. We can discuss it further.
Okay, that'll be
Yeah,
fine.
everybody, if it doesn't come up right away, just keep tapping on it. You're here, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
I'll see
sir.
Friday.
All right.
Excellent.
Somebody said if he can't get hard, throw him in the trash. Damn, baby. You gonna do the, all right, wait a minute. Would you throw your man away? Some of you women, all right, some of you women, that's a sin and a shame. Man be working hard and stuff. And if the man suffers from erectile dysfunction because he takes medications and things of that nature, would you rather have him dead or hard using a product? That'll be a whole show by itself. Some of you women are just selfish. You don't give a damn about the man. I just want him to satisfy me. If he die when he get through, it's all right. All right. But the product, it is a worker product. Here, mother, some Easter suit on. Motherfucker, your mammy ain't even got an Easter suit. Okay? And if you knew how big my closet was, I just ain't been wearing suits. What am I explaining to somebody that ain't even got no clothes? Hell. Selena said hard until he's dead. Okay. But then there are so many other ways that a man should be able to satisfy you. Okay? So, get the product. Ladies, I'm gonna have it. Now, I ain't gonna have it for no damn $5. You just give me your $5 for an introduction fee. It's gonna cost 10, like it's been costing. It's called Bedroom Therapy. www.bedroom/therapy.com. It's a product that will help your man get hard, stay hard, maximize his ability. You as a woman, you ought to want your man to be able to please you. Don't talk down on him. Go get the product. I'm gonna be selling the product. Hell, we're gonna put this on the new line, on the new website. So you'll be able to get it. You'll be able to come by my new location as soon as we get in there. What Nikita said, she ain't married. Okay. I almost sling his limp noodle at her. Damn, I wouldn't tell everybody I had one. All right, we're gonna come back. I'm gonna take a commercial break, then I'm gonna come back and talk about Tony Carruthers. And everybody asks me what the damn site is. www.bedroom/therapy.com. Okay?
That
Huh?
bedroom dash therapy.
Well, write it down for me so I ain't looking at the site. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the church website. Somebody said, man, take some vitamin C and do some push-ups. Baby, you okay. All right. What is it? Dale writing it down. I just take that over the telephone. All right, www.bedroom/ hyphen
Dash.
still the same thing.
It's not.
What your educated ass sit down, Dale. I know what a dash is and a hyphen. Sit down. I got this. It's a dash. They'll call it a damn dash, but it's like hyphen, like y'all do when y'all marry somebody and don't really want to give up your name, so you hyphen their name. www.bedroom-therapy.com. Okay, y'all got it. Yeah, don't put it on the church site. The hell I ain't. I sell everything else on that. And see, and I'm stop calling Naked Truth a church and call it an empowerment ministry. One of the things that we're going to do is, I see everybody got a university. And I'm going to get into this on tomorrow night. One of the things that I want to start is Masculinity University. Okay? Masculinity University. I'm seeing the emasculation of the black man. You writing that down, Nathan? Yeah. Masculinity University. I'm going to start that in our new location. The black man, the black boy has to learn how to be, damn Tony Carruthers, until I get somebody, you don't even wasting my time talking about that. Let's take a commercial break, and then I'm going to come back and talk about what I want to do as far as Masculinity University. We'll be back.
I got a motto for you.
What?
One you already like.
What?
Man up.
Write it down. There, you know, I get the Alzheimer's, the old timers, or whatever the fuck it is. You're a little vitamin D deficient at the time. Selena, so does that mean you ain't getting no dick? Is that what that means? But it is a product. If your man suffers from diabetes or he's taking some type of medication that's not letting it get as hard and as firm as you want the dick to be, then baby, you need to get you some of this. It's the same thing as the Erector, but for marketing, there were places that the product could not be marketed because of the name. Selena, do I need to come all the way to Florida, baby? You like that name there?
I do.
Write it down on a piece of paper. Because it hit me.
I get it. I get
It
it.
hit
Right
me.
there. I get it. No. On a piece of paper. Okay. Let me get
Theme is man up.
Man up. And it doesn't. See. I've been processing all day long, so.
You been doing what?
Processing.
Mm. Y'all gonna let her be freaky. Straight mama, why you ever her being freaky? What did Allison say? What did Allison say?
Who is Allison?
I saw you answering her.
Oh, there might have been the one that said she never seen no vulgar preacher before.
She ain't never seen a vocal preacher. I bet you your pastor got babies. How you think he got them? He fucking. Preachers fuck. I don't know why y'all want to think preachers don't fuck. If you got a pastor that ain't fucking pussy, he fucking booty. So which one you want your pastor to fuck? Yes, I like pussy, shit. Praise God. I don't think God made nothing no better than pussy myself. Woo. I wouldn't want to live where there wasn't no pussy. That's the reason I'll never do nothing to go to the penitentiary. Shit. Yeah. Y'all want to think the preacher ain't gonna get no pussy.
Preacher's not.
Okay.
I don't know what y'all supposed to get. Y'all supposed to be like Paul.
Paul didn't have no dick. Okay? See, it was easy for Paul to say, what did Paul say? Because I don't even try to remember them verses. Paul did not have a dick. If you read the scriptures, you'll find that Brother Paul was a eunuch. If you look at the word eunuch, it is one who has been castrated. Woo. Lord have mercy this evening. I wouldn't have wanted to be Paul.
I don't think they wanted to either.
So they really didn't get no choice. Woo. Yeah.
I was gonna say something real wrong. Oh my God.
What? What should I say? Huh. What?
When nobody really hang with Paul, they type of Timothy.
Timothy might be in the sister.
He was a little boy.
Yeah, right. Timothy was a little boy with it. Them grown men shit. Fuck Paul. We gonna get us some pussy.
Go watch Timothy.
Yeah, go write your little book, Timothy. Shit. We going to fuck him. I don't know why y'all think that preachers ain't fucking. Okay. Shit. At 62, I still like pussy. I've been liking pussy a long time though.
Lord have mercy.
I have. And ain't nothing wrong with liking pussy. That's why I'm going to put together this university called Masculinity University, because they trying to take the taste of pussy away from our boys and trying to make them pussies. You don't hear me tonight. Shit. Pussy's a natural. Yeah, somebody said that. Pussy's the desire for pussy. See, I don't even want to be around a man that does not have the desire for some pussy. Yeah.
10 seconds.
Something wrong with a man. I felt the spirit
I
there.
heard it.
Something's wrong with a man.
And 5, 4,
Oh.
3, 2.
See, some of y'all need to watch, that watch me on TV, y'all need to watch social media, because there's a difference. We were talking, there's a difference in some of the things I do on TV versus what I was talking about on social media. And I was saying, we were talking about the product, and somebody said, oh, you're a preacher and you like, yes, I like it. Ain't nothing wrong with the preacher liking it. See, your pastor gonna lie to you. No, the Lord done took the taste from me. Don't take that taste from me. I like the taste of it. Praise God. No. Quit being hypocritical. Quit lying. Why y'all think they got so many little big head babies in the church that look like the pastor? And some of y'all like screwing your pastor. Y'all do. Come on. You got 10 different families with 10 different babies looking get the whole shape of his head. I couldn't have ran with Paul. No. But understand that Paul didn't want none because Paul couldn't get none. Paul was, read it for yourself when you get home, Paul was a eunuch. And being a eunuch, you're either castrated or you're put in your thing put in a position where it don't work. So why Paul could easily write about don't get none and all that kind of stuff, because Paul couldn't get none. When you can't get none, you don't want to see nobody else get none. I'm gonna leave it alone, because see, y'all won't get mad at me talking about brother Paul. Paul was a eunuch, and all of the guys that were working in the temple or lived in the temple that were over there with the women and bathed the women and had them little flowers and fans, they were all eunuchs, so that they could not have sex with the king's wife. The king like Solomon had 1,000 women. Okay, now he got a whole 1,000 women, but Solomon didn't want nobody else getting none. Okay, I'm giving you a real. Y'all want to go with just them Bible stories that y'all had heard. You don't want to deal with the realities. Paul had 1,000 women. 1,000 women at his beck and call. And Paul did not want to give up. He didn't want now one of the little guys that walk around there fanning and stuff. He didn't want now one of them to get none. I think that was mighty selfish on Solomon's part myself. And I'm scared of a man that don't like none. I ain't got that much Jesus. Praise the Lord. And I love the Lord. He heard my cry and pitied every groan. But I'm scared of a man that don't like. It's one of the greatest things that God made. Well, I wish I could get a witness somewhere on a Monday night. I better leave that alone. But look, that's the reason as we move out of the rainy house that's slumlord Leon Jones has allowed to deteriorate. And we're moving to Whitehaven. I'm going to start Masculinity University. Masculinity University. And the motto to Masculinity University is going to be man up. That's what my mama would always tell me and my brothers when we were dealing with situations and we wanted to whine about situations. My mama's motto to us was, man up. Okay? Man up. Man up. Man up. So it came to me as Naked Truth goes into this new arena that one of the things that is happening with the black man is the emasculation of the black man. The black man is now being taught that it's okay to be feminine. We're putting femininity in the very presence of our boys. Now, we've been talking about Dwayne Wade, but there's this woman, I put her name down. Where's it at? What did I put that woman's name in?
Charlize Theron.
Yeah, what was her name?
Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron. A white woman who has adopted two black boys and dressing them up as girls. And there has not been any news stories major talking about this woman. Why? Well, she's a white woman, first of all. So what is Masculinity University going to do? It's going to teach our young boys to be masculine. It's going to teach them to be boys growing into puberty, growing into manhood. It's going to be lessons and series of classes on being masculine. We have allowed society to dictate everything to the black man but what is right. Why is there an emasculation going on? In the 50s, when Margaret Sanger came up, with this, and here's somebody that says, let me see if you answer the phone when I call you. Since you want to talk about me. Let's see if you're man enough to talk to me. All right. I thought you wanted to talk to you. Don't text me if you ain't willing to talk to me. You want to talk about the fact that T.S. Madison is a friend of mine. T.S. Madison is a friend of mine. I don't deny that T.S. Madison is a friend of mine. No, I don't hang with nobody. Do I do business with T.S. Madison? Yes, I do. Did T.S. Madison take me into an area of ministry that I can go and I can speak to millions of folk that I ain't gonna see here? Yes. And I still like some, I can't, cussy. Can I say cussy? Cussy. I still like some cussy. But I do business and make money with business people. See, you got homosexuals in your church. You got homosexuals in your choir stand, but you still go to the church. You got pastors that are homosexuals, out front homosexuals, you still go to their church. So don't get mad if I do business with a friend. And yes, T.S. Madison is a friend. And there are those of you that would like for me to deny my friendship because of your narrow-mindedness. Whatever a grown man decides that he wants to do, then do it. But I'm going to take little boys and take them to the class of masculinity. Okay? See, I'm not going to get mad at you if you're a woman and you like to eat pussy. That's what your appetite. You're a grown woman and you like the taste of pussy, then good. I like that you like it. Oh, I said save some for me. Don't eat it all up. But I'm concerned with where our young boys are going. Our young boys who don't have role models. Our young boys who do not have fathers in their house. And masculinity is something that has to be taught. If a boy is not taught to be masculine when he gets here, then he can go and tell his daddy he would rather be a girl than a boy because he don't know what being a boy is all about. You better come on in here with me. So we're going to put together the school of masculinity, Masculinity University. We're going to take your boys. I'm going to find men that want to spend time. See, I had some guys that wanted to clown me last year. They wanted to pretend as though they were interested in mentoring our young boys. But they wasn't. So I got to change the structure. And maybe what I got to do is go and get folk that is not connected to church. Because see, a lot of y'all in the church who are males are not masculine your damn selves. Boy, you better hear me. You have not learned how to be a man yourself. So if you have not acquired manhood and you have nothing going on for yourself, how are you going to take a boy and mold him into something when you ain't do yourself? See, our boys need masculine role models. Our boys need to be able to sit down and talk man talk. See, in certain conversations, your little boy ain't gonna have with you as a mama. In certain little conversations that you as a mama ain't gonna have with your boy. When that boy's thing gets hard the first time, you don't know what to tell him. Boy, are y'all in this house? I don't care how good of a mama you are, and you can be a good mama, but you can't be daddy. There are some things as a woman you just don't know about this thing called masculinity. How do you tell your little boy when that thing gets hard the first time and he starts to jerk it on it? What do you say to him? Mama, when he skeets semen out the first time, he ejaculates from masturbation. What do you tell him? That's the reason a school of masculinity must be set up. See, I've heard some of you women tell your boys it's the worst lie in the world. I'm your mama and your daddy. You a damn lie. You a good mama, but you ain't his daddy. When he ain't around, you should have made a better choice. Whoo, Pastor, now, don't start now. Child the educator, I don't need you to help me. I know what masculinity is. That's the reason you watching me, and I ain't watching you. You made the choice of who his daddy is. He wasn't there. You chose the daddy. You didn't know the daddy. You knew nothing about his DNA. I preached a sermon once, and I need to preach it again. You too worried about the D going in you and not the DNA that's going in you. Didn't I preach that?
Yes.
Yeah. You too concerned about getting the D, and you're getting the wrong DNA. You getting damn fool DNA. If he's shooting some fool up in you, that's all he got in his wangama thing. He got some fool DNA. He got some laziness in his DNA. He got some leeching and hanging on and not wanting to work. Laziness, trifleness in his DNA. But all you wanted was his D, and you ended up with his DNA, and the DNA that he shot into you mixed with your crazy DNA. You didn't produce nothing but a fool. I need to preach that again soon. I'll wait till we get into the new building for that one. So that's one of the biggest goals that I'm going. We already have a girls mentoring program, and this year has not been functional as of yet because I've had to deal with the rain in the building. I've had to deal with $3,000 a month utility bills and stressing myself out because I'm the one that's got to come up with all of the monies to do it. But I believe that there is a better day for me in the Whitehaven community, especially when I'm going into a building that does not look like your church. Ain't got no steeple, ain't got them big old steps you gotta walk up in, ain't got no stained glass mirrors. It's all about empowerment. And if we don't start empowering our young boys from the womb, we're gonna lose out. The reason so many of our boys are weak and they don't know how to be providers is because they have not been to a school of masculinity. The man is the provider, and he is supposed to be the protector. That's his role. The man is supposed to be the head. Can't be one head. We equals. No. You ain't supposed to want to be your man's equal. Damn, Thaddeus. What did you say that is? You're not supposed to want to be your man's equal. If a man marries you and says that we equal, you got the wrong man. Because if you are his equal, you're supposed to equally provide and protect him as he's equally providing and taking care of you. You can't talk about a man not paying the bills when you his equal. Because the bills of the house is the responsibility of the man. If you help him, because maybe he can't get it all, what did the Bible call you? God called you a what? A helpmate. It didn't call you the head. But there is a emasculation that is happening to the black man. It's all about gentrification. It's all about population control. Let me go back to what I was saying about Margaret Sanger. Margaret Sanger in the 50s. Look it up. You got your little phones there. Look up the Nigger Project. The Nigger Project was all about depopulizing the black community. Too many black babies were being born. So they had the Nigger Project. It's still in operation today. They just changed the name. Today is called Planned Parenthood. Abortions was all about the annihilation of the brown child, not the white child. But if what white folk defined as poor white trash got in the mix, they didn't mind. Then in the 60s, Henry Kissinger came out with what is called the Kissinger Report. Read it for yourselves. When it talks about the depopularization of black folk in America. Then the white man got smart and he created Similac and Enfamil, and he put all of these chemicals in this product because he understood that you as the black woman wanted instant milk. You didn't want to put that baby on the titty and let him suck the nutrients that God had put in you for that child. You didn't want to do that no more. You want to do like the white man said. The white man said, go get you some Similac and get you some Enfamil. And what we're even going to do, we're going to create the SNAP program and allow you to get it for nothing, because we're going to put chemicals in this ingredient that's going to make your children that you no longer put on the titty, we're going to make them crazy. We're going to make them insane. Then what we're going to be able to do with our depopularization method, we're going to be able to take that black boy and lock his ass up. He's not going to be able to be out here in the community procreating and creating life. We thought of a way to bring down the numbers of black folk. They don't want you breastfeeding. They want you on the Enfamil and the Similac. Break it down and look at the chemicals that's in that. You do not understand that that is a hidden agenda that this government has against you. And while we're killing each other daily, we're serving the agenda of those who hate us. So yeah, that's one of the things that we're going to do at Naked Truth. Masculinity. They took the black woman and made it easy for you to say that you no longer need the black man. The government now tells you, I'm your husband. I'm your provider. Don't worry about that black man feeding you. We're going to give you some free this, that, and other. We're going to give you the EB&T card, the Eating Better Today card. Don't worry about a man having to take care of his children because we're going to give you a voucher for daycare. Mm-hmm. In fact, we're going to even give you a voucher for the pickup, for the truck to pick your child up for nothing. Don't worry about the man having to find you a place to live. We're going to give you the Section 8, and if that don't work, we're going to give you 9, 10, and 11. You no longer need the black man. What you need to be now is dependent on your favorite uncle by the name of Sam. And this can continue to happen as long as we are not teaching our boys their role. As long as we say that it's okay for the little boy to put on the dress. Now, if you get grown, you won't put on a dress, that's solely up to you. But we're missing teaching our boys how to be young boys and young men at the crib. His masculinity training should start at the crib. You should teach him how to treat you, mama, so that he knows how to treat somebody else's little girl. Damn. Killer Carter 2, you gone. Yeah. Woman walking around with adopting, and why all of a sudden white women want to adopt little black boys? Ain't no white boys that need to be adopted. All the little white children got a home. We sit back and we watch what is going on, but we make no comment. Poochie 20S, you going to y'all giving them babies. If I had a baby, couldn't have none that similar. You would have to have some big old titties so that the baby could suck some titties full of milk. I think when you're pregnant, them little titties have milk in them too. But my baby would be a big eater, so I want my baby to have some big titties, so the mama to have some big titties rather, so that the baby could get full and burp when they get through. But when our children were being raised on the titty, that child was a different child than what we're raising right now. Our penitentiaries were not full of young black boys when y'all had them on the titty. Somebody says most kids in foster care are black. Most kids that need homes are black. Some biracial. Go back and figure out why our black children are in foster care. See, black women are going to have to be taught to make better choices. You're going to have to start making better choices. You don't want to see black children in foster care, then pick better daddies. Y'all ain't picking better daddies, y'all just screwing. You just want some D in your life. And you harm your child by picking men that are not going to be there in their life. Y'all screwing these men behind the club for a 5-piece hot wing and some celery and some carrots and a glass of wine. You declare that first night when he screwed you on the back seat of a car where you ain't got nothing to wipe your ass with when you get through, that he loved you. I just had to have me some. You nasty and trifling. Nasty. Now see, here's one more calling you. Everybody needs to make better choices. You choose the meat that's going up on the inside of you. You don't inspect it, you don't look at it, you don't hold it up, see if anything wrong with it, you just stick it in you. 3 pumps on and you through. And you have brought a life into this world 9 months later and you didn't even know his name. You didn't ask him his name. You just wanted some. He got up, he didn't have nothing to wipe his thing off. You ain't got nothing to wipe your thing off. Y'all just go back in the club and go to eating chicken. Let's take a commercial break. We'll be back right after this. Young women need discernment too. What is this fat old man talking about? I'm talking about that bitch you call your mammy, a dick sucking, big booty, wide nose motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about, you motherfucker, you. Suck out of the inside of my black ass as you kindly leave this motherfucking page.
Oh, yeah, Sharita said they did have some menses with an S.
Huh?
Sharita said they did have some men.
Tell we didn't see no picture. Tell Sheree we didn't see no men on the picture. So I saw her ass laying down the floor drunk.
That's the same picture that Sabrina found.
She could have had Smokey Bear up there in them woods. Motherfucker, laugh your motherfucking ass off my motherfucking page. When you come out of this commercial, come out of this commercial break with the rain scene. Milky, you gone.
And 5, 4, 3, 2.
As those of you that's watching me by way of TV, you watch that. That's a sin and a shame. Sin and a shame. I had great thoughts and great views of admiration for Pastor Leon Jones. I've been in that building now, it's a little bit over 2 years now, isn't it?
Yes.
A little bit over 2 years. I've given him $82,000 of my money that I could have invested other ways. I could have bought a building damn near for $82,000. And with all the money that I've invested in ministry, and I'm going to continue to do what I've got to do because I know what the calling that God has for me. But it's a shame, and as I tell, the message gotten to him, he's blocked me on Facebook, he's blocked Dale on Facebook, is that it didn't have to be this way. You could have allowed me silently to exit. I'd have still would have thought you weren't shit, but at least I wouldn't have had to front you as a slumlord. And I keep playing it, and I'm going to keep playing it down. So that you can't make a sucker or make a fool out of any other preacher, any other congregation. I don't throw rocks and hide my hand. I've got county inspectors that are going to come out and check that building. The sanctuary. I had some folks that were scared to come to the church yesterday because the roof may fall in. On the pulpit left, the roof, from all of the rain damage of that building, that roof on that side of the building is about to cave in. All of that wood that's up there above all that plaster it's got to be full of mildew. It becomes a health hazard. The wood is soaking wet. When I left that this evening, it was raining on the inside of the building. One of them great big garbage cans was already running over. I told them, shit, just let it run. I've asked you for over a year, Pastor Jones, to fix it. Every excuse. You were trying to get me to go ahead on and hurry up and buy that building for $460,000 so it could all become my headache. That building needs a roof from the front end to the back end. It's raining just as bad in the gym. You thought you had a fool. I guess for 2 years you did. But you know that it's low down. You know it's low down. I don't know how you, the members of the dwelling place, see, I don't know what damn lies that he's told you. That's the reason I keep on playing it, so you can see it for yourself. I paid $2,500 a month on that building. Go outside to the other house. It has no heat or anything in that building. We're running the tax office out there. I had to go and buy heaters to go in there. But even more than that, there is a leak on the property. There's one water line that supplies water to both of the buildings that's been leaking for over a year. I have had to pay an average of $3,000 a month on a utility bill for a year. Your pastor would not fix it. Or he go get these shade trees, dig it up, come back 2 or 3 days. Now it's been running. And I'm gonna put a picture up tomorrow of a sunny day where you'll see that the water is flowing, and it's so much water that is flowing down the street. The water in that building, in that water line, has been running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for a year. And I tried to work with you, Doc. I even told you, I said, man, let me go ahead on and pay somebody to fix this and not pay you no rent this month. You didn't want that because you're greedy. You're money hungry. See, don't tell me about all the money you got. Do your ass when they had to go out there and get no full-time job at the white folks' religion school. I don't think nothing of you now. I think that you're a low-down, dirty dog. So I tell you the first of the month, man, I'm gonna leave by the end of the month. And you go and file eviction papers on me? I don't know who talked you into that one. Because I wouldn't have said nothing. I would have just exited the building, told folk, look, I need to move. I would have made no tapes. But the building is about to fall in. And I guess you forgot who I am. And that I don't play like that. And that I got the airways, brother. I can sue you for breach of contract. But you ain't got nothing. But does it satisfy me to play that? Yes, it does. So folk can see that while you're doing all that hooping and hollering, running and jumping, it ain't about God, man. You just another trickster. You just another one of these guys that's playing game with your folk. I wonder if you gave all that $82,000 to the church, or did you put my money in your pocket every month? Because you didn't want no checks, you didn't want no cashier check. You wanted cash every month. So now here I am struggling. I've been approved for a building. Still got bills. Still got utilities at that building. Yesterday was the worst crowd that I ever had, and I don't never have a whole lot of folk. The offering was just plumb pitiful yesterday. Plumb pitiful. It's so pitiful, I don't even want to tell you. Dale said, don't even tell y'all how pitiful it was yesterday. Because, and y'all wonder why I make folk pay me in business. Because I'm tired of y'all treating me like I'm a damn dog or something with two tails. Not just one, but two. I've been stressed out the last week or so. And I was really pissed yesterday now. Pissed. My blood pressure, before I went out to preach, what was my top number?
184.
184. Over what?
I think it was 120.
120. I sit there and I I didn't go out right then. I sat there and I come and sat down and got to about 160 something. But I'm not going to let this thing kill me. I'm not going to let me trying to help other folk kill me. But I know that what God calls me to, he'll bring me through. I don't care what your pastor do. That I don't give a damn. I ain't never seen no pastor like you. Probably not because his name ain't Thaddeus. But I am moving out of that building. I've helped so many folk in this community. And there's so much that y'all don't even know. Y'all don't know how I walk down the street sometimes and I see folk hungry and I feed them. How the rejects of the world, the bombs and stuff, and if I know they're hungry, I take care of them. How many jobs I've given folk. How many folk, I fed 1,000 folk last summer, don't get no salary. And Leon Jones, you know what I've been trying to do. And then you would say, man, I'm your friend. Don't none of them other preachers care for you, but I'm your friend. You a lying motherfucker. You play that role, dog. You play that role, but you ain't shit, nigga. At all. You're one of the greedy facts. See, I did a story on you some years ago about you stealing from the church that you were at, and you had to leave there and rename your church. But it's fine. That's when I slowed down on helping folk the way I used to. I buried folks dead. I buried folks dead and then bought my house full of furniture, like a damn fool. I don't get the proper amount of rest I need to. I sleep on average of 4 to 5 hours every day. I'm up working and grinding every day. And then to have somebody like you, man, to try to F over me. I will become your worst nightmare. Everywhere you go and preach and I find out, Doc, I'll send that tape to those folks. I ain't got no limit, Doc. Because all you could have did is let me walk away. But then, after all I'm doing, you would want to seek to mess up the credit rating of the church. We don't owe nobody for nothing, because I paid everything. But you mess up my credit rating by filing an FED on me, man. Look, I need some of you all to come on and get your taxes done. I need about 10 more of you all. Taxes supposed to start dropping on the 26th. Huh?
A few here today.
Yeah. 901-552-4599. 901-552-4599. Or just buy some advertising. You know, I sit back and I wonder sometimes, what is it that I've done in this city that folk don't want to deal with my business, and I'm the most watched black man on TV in this region? But too many of you Negroes want something for free. You're going to spend your money with the white man on his TV station. But you want me to give it to you. If you want to advertise on this show, and those of you that looked at me over in Arkansas, You can advertise here. Y'all watching me in Arkansas. 901-552-4599. Just call. 901-552-4599. Y'all love what that white man bring you. I got just as many folk watching me as watching anything else on TV. But you won't play games with my little business. You want me to call and you want to call me, you want me to deal with your little personal issues, and you won't bring me no money. I don't give a damn about your issues. If it's not a community issue, don't call me about it. Don't inbox me about it unless you're ready to bring me some money. You're a man sitting up on death row. Want to send me information and you ain't sent me no money. I can't deal with it. Won't deal with it. All right. Is my time up?
It is.
All right. I need you to advertise. I need those of you that need your income tax done. I don't care where you are in the country, we can get it done. 901-552-4599. You can advertise on this show. 901-552-4599. Beat anybody's prices out there. All right. Join me 6 a.m. in the morning for the Bets and Blues on AM 730 and also on AM 1600. And also, those of you around the country, go to the TuneIn app and you can get me at WMQM or KPQ, what is it? KPQX, whatever it is. Join me in the morning, 7:30 a.m. is where you go. All right, until tomorrow evening, top of the evening to you.
I didn't articulate that to y'all.
You got an invite to Brewster Elementary.
To who?
Brewster to read for Dr.
I
Seuss
think
week.
because she's 70-something years old, that nobody's gonna refinance her
Who?
because of her age.
To read.
Again,
How I get an
upside down.
invitation?
They just sent it in the
She's
email.
upside
To-
down. They have that house.
From where?
For Brewster Elementary, they want you to